If you've ever turned on a UFC event, you certainly haven't missed the ringside presence of the organization's famous Octagon Girls. These are our picks for Dana White's hottest ring girls. Chrissy Blair. Chrissy Blair has a warm spot in many UFC fans' hearts. This stunning blonde hails from Florida, and she is widely regarded as one of the hottest ring girls that the company ever had, maybe even the hottest. Dana White's company brought her into the mix in 2013. Chrissy was a Strikeforce ring girl before joining the UFC. Chrissy has plenty to brag about from her great modeling career, as she's been published in all the major magazines, with photoshoots for Guess, Sports Illustrated, and Maxim. UFC fans don't have to be worried about Chrissy leaving though, she seems to really enjoy her work with the UFC. Arianny Celeste. You can't have a conversation about the hottest UFC Rings girls of all time, and not include Arianny Celeste. This 34-year-old beauty is from Las Vegas, Nevada, has been with the UFC since 2006. Arianny has won UFC Ring Girl of the Year on 6 separate occasions. If you're counting, this is a record. It's hard to find a more accomplished ring girl in the MMA world. Arianny has graced the covers of FHM, Sports Illustrated, Maxim, and even Playboy. She has also been quite involved in charity. During the COVID-19 pandemic, she started a GoFundMe for protective equipment for hospitals all over the United States of America. Brittny Palmer. At this point of her career, it wouldn't be a mistake to call Brittny Palmer a UFC legend. It feels like she has been with the company for ages, and Brittny has been an important asset during UFC's growth and popularity. Brittny won the Ring Card Girl of the Year award on 2 separate occasions, and she might be the most famous UFC ring girl of all time. While she has been widely criticized for her recent plastic surgeries, her popularity among UFC fans didn't diminish that much. She's had a lot of success in her modeling career as well. Brittny is one of the few UFC ring girls who graced the cover of Playboy back in 2012. Brittny has also worked with major publications including FHM and Maxim. In many interviews, she's spoken about her passion for painting and art. Edith Labelle. MMA fans around the world miss Edith Labelle, as the former UFC ring girl is no longer active with Dana White's company. Even so, her presence next to the Octagon is one that UFC enthusiasts fondly remember. Edith was with the UFC for almost 2 years, from November 2007 through UFC 100 in 2009. Edith's departure from the UFC is clouded in mystery. There are lots of rumors about the reason why Dana White fired her after UFC 100, with some being more credible than the others. Fortunately, Edith fell on her feet after this incident. She's managed to build up a successful acting career since her UFC days. Carly Baker. Carly Baker is known for being the first European UFC ring girl. She managed to win the hearts of the UFC fan base with her stunning looks and fun personality. Her constant appearances on TV, as well as her successful modeling career, allowed her to draw a huge influence on social media. She has more than 200,000 followers on Instagram. Carly likes to keep herself busy outside of the Octagon. She has many hobbies including yoga, Pilates, Muay Thai, and dancing. It's cool to see that she's one of the few ring girls that actually practices martial arts too. Carly is a former pageant competitor who holds an impressive showing in the Miss Great Britain competition. She's also a popular personal trainer. Natasha Wicks. While Natasha Wicks didn't spend much time with Dana White's company, her impact was certainly memorable. Her stunning looks allowed her to win the Maxim UFC Octagon Girl search in 2009, and she signed her contract with the UFC around UFC 100. Her departure from the company was controversial at the time, but we can't forget her beautiful presence alongside the Octagon. Even though she had a very successful modeling career, Natasha Wicks is not a one-trick pony. She's an excellent athlete and runner who competed in collegiate sports. Natasha is married to Kyle Kingsbury and they have a beautiful family together. Logan Stanton. Old school fans will remember Logan Stanton, even though she hasn't been with the UFC for more than a decade. Many UFC fans described her as the cutest Octagon girl we have ever seen in Dana White's company, and it is easy to understand why. She was let go alongside Natasha Wicks in December 2009, surrounding a controversy when the two of them released statements talking about how a UFC fighter was faking his injuries. Like most of the UFC Rings girls, Logan has managed to build a successful modeling career outside of the Octagon. She loves Italian food, wine, and yogurt. Before we finish the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to get the latest videos from MMA on the go. Amber Nichole-Miller. Tito Ortiz certainly hit the jackpot when he started dating Amber Nichole-Miller. The stunning blonde started her modeling career with MGM Mirage Resorts and is one of the most beautiful women that Dana White's company ever hired. Amber doesn't shy away from exposing her well-sculpted body all over social media, and this has allowed her to grow a huge following on Instagram. Appearances in GQ, Maxim, and Muscle and Fitness have also contributed to her celebrity status. Outside of modeling, Amber is also an actress. Jhenny Andrade. Jhenny Andrade is one of the few UFC Ring Girls from Brazil, and has won the UFC Ring Girl of the Year award on 3 separate occasions. Outside of the octagon, Jhenny is known for being a passionate writer. She wrote columns for VIP magazine for almost 7 years, including her popular Perfect Girlfriend column. You might also know her for dating former FC Barcelona player Neymar. Holly Madison. Unlike some of her colleagues, Holly Madison didn't rise to stardom because of her involvement in the UFC. She first came onto the scene with several appearances in Playboy. This stunning blonde bombshell appeared as a celebrity UFC ring girl at UFC 100, and while she didn't become a regular in Dana White's company, her appearance certainly rotated some heads. Holly's backstory is actually really interesting. She was one of Hugh Hefner's girlfriends back in her youth, until she broke up with him in 2008. She was his #1 girl at one point. Holly is passionate about her advocacy for animal welfare. She's posed more than once for PETA's Anti-4 ads. Rachelle Leah. Rachelle Leah is an absolute UFC ring girl legend. She started her modeling career at just 18 years old, and just 1 year after that the UFC signed her. She's had a very active role with the UFC. In addition to her octagon duties, she's also promoted the UFC brand in TV shows like The Ultimate Fighter, Inside the UFC, and Women of Action. Rachelle is one of the few UFC ring girls who appeared in Playboy back in 2008. She's also been featured in FHM, Maxim, Muscle and Fitness, and AXL. She also served as a host on Randy Couture's show MMA Athletics. Summer Daniels. While not active anymore on the MMA scene, Summer Daniels' stints with Bellator and UFC left quite an impression on MMA fans. Her ringside career was the stuff of dreams, but recently her attention has been drawn away from the MMA world. Summer's successful modeling career has surpassed the octagon as her main priority. She is passionate about singing and writing. Her Twitter and Instagram feeds show her amazing sense of humor, and you will get a real kick out of her posts. Chandella Powell. Chandella Powell entered the MMA world back in 2010, and while her stint with the UFC lasted only 2 years, she definitely impressed during that time. She was born and raised in Oklahoma, and started modeling from quite a young age. She also worked as a Playboy Bunny hostess at the Palm Casino in Las Vegas during her time with Dana White's company. Her departure from the UFC wasn't unfortunately void of controversy, as the organization fired her after they discovered she posed for softcore pornographic photos in the past. Chandella didn't crumble from this experience though, as she is a happy mother right now and seems to be part of an amazing family. We didn't forget her time in the UFC, and we are happy that she is doing well in life. As far as I can tell, Chandella is no longer active on social media, with just a single post on her Instagram page. Ali Sonoma. Ali Sonoma had an instant impact when she joined the UFC, as her amazing body and stunning looks made her an incredible asset for the company right from the start. Even though she stayed only 1 year with the organization, we still have fond memories of her to this day. During her time there, she also met her future husband, the UFC legend Diego Sanchez. Their marriage didn't last very long, as they divorced only 1 year after they tied the knot. Outside of the octagon, Ali managed to build up a very successful modeling career for herself, and she also played a few small roles in different movies and TV productions. Her main passion seems to be fitness though. She is known for offering nutritional advice to her fans. Since her departure from the UFC, she also appeared in a few bikini competitions, as well as delving into her passion for music. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, like, share, and subscribe to get the latest videos from MMA on the go.